Greetings, people of Earth and other various planets that may be watching this. I am 480 Volts, and welcome to my next Let's Play.
Sony Computer Entertainment America presents...
Why, thank you, Mr. Clancy Brown. This is Sony Computer Entertainment America.
Universal Interactive Studios production.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Created and developed by Naughty Dog.
I was getting to that. By the way, what happened to your voice, Mr. Brown? Yes, this is a game by Naughty Dog. It is none other than...
Bandicoot 4.
Really, is there anything else you would wish to say, Clancy Brown?
Press stop to begin.
Okay, there you go. Yes, this is Crash Bandicoot 3, Crash Bandicoot Warped, the third game of the Crash series. And what a game it is. Let's go ahead and get it started, shall we?
Free at last. Uka is free. No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come. None dare to fail to break Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice. Great Uka, it was that Bandicoot. From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet. I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks and failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way for us to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time the great Uka will make sure that you do it right! After many eons, my evil twin, Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, freed once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do so. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Great! Guardian Forces, the mask was talking. How do you like that? Okay, I love that opening cutscene, by the way. There's so much content in there. If you were looking in Crash's house, you could see the picture of Tana from the first game. You could see the motor jet surfboard from the previous game hanging up on the wall. And, of course, there was the polar bear. And, yeah. And, yes, the mask was talking. So there you go. Now, Coco over here, she does not, she has decided to follow in the footsteps of her big brother and take a vow of silence. She does not say a word in this game, although Crash still makes his little whimper that he makes when he dies, but not Coco, she doesn't make a sound. And also what blew my mind, Cortex, the other mask, Aku's twin brother, Uka, is apparently Cortex's boss. As a kid, that kind of blew my mind. I was like, Cortex has a boss? Wow. Although, to be honest, this game is where I stopped taking Dr. Cortex seriously. You know, he was He seemed like this great evil in the first game. In the second game, it was this moment of suspense, like, can I trust him, or is he just screwing with me? You have to keep in mind, I was a very young fellow at the time. And then, and this game came out, and it was like, wow, he's, you know, he's, like, very comic. I don't take him seriously in this game. Okay, anyway, this is our warp room. Well, I mean, I guess Dr. Cortex is, once again, trying to take over the world, this time with the help of Uka Uka. Man, we can't have a relaxing day, can we? They just always gotta mess things up for us. Why do they always gotta make life difficult for us? Why do they always gotta muck in our mud, as it were? But anyway, yeah, this is the first warp room. Unlike the previous game, which had 5 warp rooms, this has 1 giant warp room and 5 sort of hub worlds, and they're all closed off. Yeah, you can't get through the force fields. They're all closed off except for the first one. Oh yeah, and also we have our load save screen there, so we can save whenever we want. Just to let you know, this game is one of the games that took on the trend of breaking the laws of mathematics. It is possible to reach 105% of this game, and believe it or not, that's what I'm going to do in this Let's Play, against my better judgment. Anyway, you go to one of the different hub worlds, and there's 5 buttons. Each button symbolizes a level. You can do them in any order you want. I, of course, will do them in the order they're presented. And it turns on a time portal, because, hey, we're time traveling now. That's new. When you step on a button, you can see some things. You can see a crystal, a gem, and a little sapphire relic. And then of course you see Crash's face. As we get the crystal, relic, and gem, that all ends up going down under Crash's face, so it will mean it is in his possession. Crystals you get just like you get them in the previous game. Gems, more or less, though getting gems has been dumbed down significantly since the last game. And then the relic, that's something totally different. That's something that we will mess with later, way later in the game, but you do need the relics to get 100%. We're going for 105%, but you need the relics to get at least 100%. And then you might recognize the big dude above Crash's head grinning at us. That is Tiny the Tiger from the previous game. He is a boss in this hub world. They go ahead and tell you who you're going to fight as a boss. I guess that could be considered spoiler, and well, they end up talking to you like 4 stages in, so you're gonna know who you're fighting anyway. So, and oh, Crash is playing with his yo-yo! Yay, new animations, sweet. So, yeah, that's now like the previous game. I'll get all the crystals. And then I'll get a bunch, I'll try to get as many gems as I can along the way, and then I will backtrack and go get the remaining gems that I had missed. And I will also go back and get the relics. Actually, I think I'm going to do I'll do the relics first, get that out of the way, and then do the gems. Alright, let's quit stalling and go into the first stage. By the way, I love this warp room music, just saying.
Crash, 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 why must you always muck in my mud? Oh look, I have a mask helping me too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
That we will. You know what? I just had a change of mind. I don't think I really want to get crystals at all, so let's just get out of here. By the way, this level is called Toad Village.
Crash, Coco, you forgot to bring the crystal out of that level. Quickly, go back in and get it. Cortex's minions are searching for it as we speak.
Oh, that's funny. Yes, well, you know what, Aku, I don't have enough information regarding the crystals, so, I really don't think I don't really think I'm the Bandicoot you're looking for, so, yeah, I'm just not gonna get the crystal. I don't even know what it looks like.
Crash, Coco, you are not listening to me. Find the crystals that look like this before Dr. Cortex enslaves us all.
Oh, I love that. You are not listening to me. That's the last he'll scold you. If you do that again, he just won't say anything. So let's actually go into the first stage. Toad Village. That's a different stage. Toad Village, and let's actually get the crystal. I just thought that was funny. Alright, now the first thing I want to do is turn the sound effects down a little bit because, hey, see that? The music volume is at 75%. They, for some reason, think that music is less important than the sound effects. I mean, so let's just jack the music all the way up. Let's turn our sound effects down to about 75%. I can't hit 75%. And my OCD will not have it any other way. Oh. Alright, we'll leave it at 74%. Boy, that's gonna bug the heck out of me. Now, just to be clear, let's turn that down a little bit because I'm yelling a little bit. Just to be clear, this is my second recording of this episode. You're gonna notice if you look into the videos, like into my list of videos, you're gonna notice that, like, the first couple episodes come before this video. That's because the first take had all sorts of messed up problems in it that I did not realize, and I already went ahead and posted it to YouTube. I'm going to record this. By the time this goes up, that video will have been taken down. Now in the playlist, I'll make sure this is first. But yeah, so we're going to try re-recording this, because, yeah. Now, Crash has the same moves that he was rocking in the previous game, so that's good. If you don't remember, you do a Mega Man slide, you can do a crawl around, you can do a high jump, or a belly flop, in addition to your spin and jump. They did get rid of some animations, though, that made Crash a lot more lifelike in the previous game, such as the way he flails his arms when he's standing over a chasm, the way he, when he's getting chased by something, he looks behind him and then looks back with a petrified look on his face, or the way he shivers when it's raining or in the snow. They got rid of those animations, sadly. Now, what we see up ahead, that crate, if you get close to it, you can hear little mechanical gears going whack, whack, whack. As you see, it's changing blank, question mark, and life. If I break that while it's at a question mark, I'll get a crap ton of Wumpa Fruit. If I break it as it's a life, I'll get a life. And if I break it where it's blank, I'll get absolutely nothing. But it does count as a crate. Now, if you get close to it where you can hear it, it starts changing quicker and quicker and quicker. And before you know it, it'll just turn into an unbreakable steel crate, which is not good because that's a crate you can't get, and thereby will not be able to get your gem. So let's aim for the life. Aha. Also, something new, they show you how many crates are in a single stage, right when you press the triangle button. That is so helpful. So we don't have to worry about, like, problems with Cold Hard Crash, where you might accidentally miss a crate and not know it. And this here is a lab assistant. Remember him? Oh, you're going to be seeing so many forms of him. So many different forms. As a matter of fact, that Toad that I killed, there's an animation that when he kills Crash, he kisses Crash and turns into a prince. Because, you know, the frog kisses the girl and turns into a prince. I don't know why they're suggesting that it works on Crash. Is there something about Crash we don't know? But what's really funny is that it turns into a lab assistant prince. So that just is hilarious as a kid. I thought it was hilarious. Yes, in the bonus stage, you can see they do the same thing with the bonus stage. They tell me how many crates are in a bonus stage. So by the time I reach the end of the platform, I know if I've gotten all the crates or not, so that's really good. That makes things a lot more easy to manage. Also, the bouncy crates, as you notice, have been spitting out 2 pieces of Wumpa Fruit. That's a huge improvement, because that means you only have to bounce on them 5 times, as opposed to 10 times. Because, you know, it gets kind of old after a while in the previous 2 games. After a while, it's like enough already. And everything else pretty much works the way it did before. As you can see graphically, this game looks very similar to Crash 2. It functions and feels like Crash 2. And of course, there's our crystal just waiting for us. Yeah. There are some changes that they built upon Crash 2, but it, for the most part, feels just like Crash 2. Alright, watch this. Blank, I get nothing. And then if I wait for it to be a question mark, there you go. And there, we already went ahead and got a gem. Sweet, we knocked this stage out of the water, except for the relic, which I'll get that later. I could go back and get it now. You have to already get the crystal to go back and get it, but I'll save that for later. I love the fireworks they got when you get crystals and gems. And of course, oh, I skipped out of it, my bad. He does his little dance when you get a gem. So, I skipped it. My bad. I'll show it next time, because I'll get a gem here. And Under Pressure. I'm not too fond of this stage. This stage functions much like the space stages of Crash 2, except we're in 2D and not 3D, of course. It pretty much functions like that. It's a little, I think it's a little less stiff, a little smoother. And I still don't care for these stages, though. I like the music they got going. Yeah. That plate is electrified, so don't touch it. If you press this X button, he does a little, I don't know if I would call it a boost, but he does a little, he speeds up a little bit as you spam the X button. Gives him a tiny little boost. That's good for later on when you're trying to get relics, but yet again, I will explain that later. And just avoid the obstacles for now. Don't spin that guy when he puffs out, that's standard. Okay. Ah, and the turbo submarine thing. I don't know what you would call it. It can shoot torpedoes. Awesome, and it can do a little boost when you press the square or X button to fire torpedoes, and you can press the circle button for a boost. Now, there, got it. Yes, those red things, you can blast them open and they have crates inside them. So you don't need the submarine to get through this area, but if you're trying to get the gem, you do, because there's no way for you to break those red plants, I guess, without the sub. So there you go. Sub also acts as an extra hit point. That's good to know. And hey, those mines, you can destroy them with the sub too. And then after so far, you dismount the mine. In my first attempt, I accidentally got hit and knocked off the sub, which was bad because I was not able to get those crates that were in those red things, so I had to kill myself and therefore wasted my 2 masks. I say that to say that at the beginning of the next video, I will not have any masks, and that's because of that. Oh, we're about to get another sub. Also, I noticed the crates down here tend to give you pretty much 1 piece of Wumpa fruit. That's pretty bad. Uh-oh. Hey, that's got a mask in it. Woo! No! Wow, almost lost that. Crash by rights should not even be on his sub. Yeah, that thing had a mask in it. And there's my gem. Of course, you can't get 3 masks on this sub, so yeah. Now, there is a lot of variety, so, like, this type of stage, I mean, there's, like, lots of different types of stages like this. And, I like that he just ditches his scuba gear. And you know, like, the standard walkthrough stages, they probably don't even make up half the game. Alright, now I'll let him dance. Alright, so that's it for this video. Like I said, in the next video, I'll end up, you'll see me start with 0 masks. I think I do have 12 lives, but I don't think I have 39 Wumpa Fruits. So don't get confused. This was recorded after that. Just because I was having all sorts of trouble with the recording, and I didn't realize it till I had posted it to YouTube. So anyway, this, I think, will replace that. Yeah, join me next time, and we will continue. Crash 3.